Family, what is up? Welcome to Bluntly Honest, where we're going to be bluntly honest. Okay, so today is like the most devastating day in NBA history. We lost like the greatest player in NBA history in our time, in my time. I'm 35 years old. I grew up on Kobe. So, some people grew up on Jordan, and that was like the beginning of my life because they careers met like simultaneously. There's people who grew up on Brian, but I wanted to talk about some conspiracies that I saw going on today that I noticed, my fiance noticed. It was just stuff that I thought was like, usually you be on YouTube and you be like, oh, that's a Illuminati ritual, woo, 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 woo. And I felt as though I was watching some ritualistic shit go on. So I kind of wanted to give my spin on it. As a Philadelphia native, it just seemed like a lot of shit was going on. So let's start with Kobe's last tweet. Okay. Kobe's last tweet was to LeBron, and he was like, keep pushing the game forward. Now, he said, keep pushing the game forward. And I don't know what was going on with Diddy, but Diddy kind of mentioned that too yesterday when he was saying, he was going to keep leveling up or pushing the game forward. So we talking about pushing the game forward and passing the torch. But also, they had a teary, kind of a teary eye, like, he kept rubbing his eyes, like, it was like a sad moment 15 hours before we even hear about Kobe passing away in the accident. Brian is up there talking about, it's such, this is where I met him. He gave me his sneakers. Like, he had passed the torch way back then over to Brian. And I feel like, when, like, I worked in benefits for years, I'll tell y'all all the time I worked in insurance. And a lot of times when people work for the city and they work a city job and they do the same job over and over and over again, it's funny how many people, like, right 1 year, within 1 year after leaving the city job, you, they expire. And, like, this man only been out the league for like a year. Like, they literally was just celebrating him, and it was like everybody had said they farewells to him while he was alive. And this is just so crazy that, like, I literally am sad. I remember when I was younger and Michael Jackson died. I got up on YouTube. I said some shit. Niggas was people. Excuse me. People was all up in my stuff. Like, they was all up in my world. So, like, it's just funny how this whole turn of events. But I took some notes because on these YouTube streets, you gotta have receipts. Another thing that went on was MSNBC reporter Allison Morrison said she had a mix-up where she confused the New York Knicks with the LA Lakers and called the LA Lakers the LA Knickers. Wow. So we just gonna disrespect Kobe on the day that he died. Not only that, I saw a number of people say that they didn't like Kobe. It was a number of people who said that Kobe wasn't, their cup of tea. Like, what's going on with that? The greatest player in the world gets in a helicopter and it's foggy, supposedly, when he's flying, but when news cameras get there and the smoke is still in the sky, it's clear as day. This whole situation, I don't care. Kobe lived in Pennsylvania. I'm a rep. unapologetically PA, unapologetically Philadelphia. Y'all ain't just gonna kill Kobe and we ain't gonna say nothing. On day one, I don't see what's up with like the whole passing the torch, Brian crying, his last tweet, the Brian last message is on the news first thing this morning, and then Kobe is expired. No, 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 no. Now this is another thing that I wanted to point out. Last week, because I've just been like recently twittering a lot, and last week it was a meme going on about Kobe talking to his daughter, and everybody was reposting, "This is me telling such and such," and I'm like, what is so significant about this scene? We don't know what he's saying to her, none of that. But now this scene is in the forefront of everything that we see. It's on, this is me telling my boss I can't make it into work. This is me telling it. Like, it was like, why was that a meme? To me, if I don't know nothing about your mantra and all that other stuff, but I'm challenging the YouTubers to see what this is about. On his last tweet, he said, keep pushing the game forward, but he said hashtag 33644. Hashtag 33644. So I added it up and it was 20. 3 and 3 is 6 plus 6 plus 4 and 4 is 8. So that was 20. Like, what? All I'm saying is what's going on. Something is real fishy about this. Did Kobe feel like he had to fake his death? Is this some Machiavelli shit? Illuminati? His last two tweets was he retweeted something for AI, and AI was basically saying how he was made a mockery. Because people say AI didn't do it the best, but AI, he was an aggressive player. So your last two tweets is to AI and to Brian. I don't know. Something else that we needed to talk about was it's Grammy night. It's Grammy night. And we all know the king and queen get sacrificed on Grammy night. Now, I don't know was it the Grammys or when our dearly beloved Whitney passed, but it was some big ceremony going on at that time too. So the king of the Staples Center, they don't want people gathering outside because of that, because it's the Grammy night. Kobe built the fucking Staples Center. Okay? Hold the Grammys at the fucking the Hilton, the Wyndham. What you mean? Don't gather here. For Kobe? You gather here for him for 12, 20 the fuck years, but now you're talking about don't gather here for Kobe. I just feel like this whole situation, like, Brian, this fishy. I like you, Brian. I do. But this some fishy ass Illuminati sacrifice shit. And then you got all the pictures of him and his daughter. Who kid legacy does y'all want to protect, with this? I don't know. This is some shit, though. And I don't do gematria, but I would like somebody to, tell me. You're going to have to like and subscribe to this video. I got a couple more. I got one about Oprah that I'm looking to tell. Oh my goodness. And when I bust this out, so like and subscribe, because I'm telling some shit. And if I see something wrong and I'm alerted, I'm going to be bluntly honest. Kobe We love you. Uh, Jordan was Jordan, and one thing my fiance told me was Jordan is the better player because when Jordan played, you could touch it. It was a contact sport, and Jordan still got his shit off. Couldn't nobody touch the Black Mamba, and that was the rules that was put in the game once he got in the game. So as far as our household is concerned, and we go with what the man say, if you could post up on Jordan, people was elbowing him and all types of shit. Jordan was coming out there with the flu. Now if Embiid get the shits, the game he taking the night off. Jordan don't take no nights off. He played with the Ebola. He don't give a fuck. Magic had the HIV. He still got the fuck out of there and play. He don't give a fuck. Jordan play. So Jordan is the great of all time, but today we are celebrating the number one at being number two. So, to a Pennsylvania native, we salute you. We salute you. We love you. Condolences to Vanessa because it's nothing like losing your husband, and nobody ever wants to imagine losing a child. So, my heart truly goes out to anybody that's related to Kobe that lives in the Pennsylvania area. If you live anywhere, we all actually felt like we was related to Kobe because the first thing that I said was not Kobe, not Kobe. And my fiance was like, "Yo, you tweet all day," and my phone just went dead. But I had a deja vu today. It was crazy because we were sitting there talking, and I was like, "Yo, I had deja vu today," and I didn't want to say somebody died because I don't want nothing to happen to my family. So I just don't want to speak that and then meet people like, "Nah, don't you say nothing." So I'm like, I had a deja vu, and my phone died right then. So we go on about our day. He come back home. He said, "Babe, I've been trying to call you. I've been trying to call you." He was like, "And where was your antennas at? You always on the internet. How you didn't know that Kobe died?" I didn't know that Kobe died. But when I found out, I was heartbroken. It was like, and I'm from Philadelphia, it's 10 murders a week and it's 7 days a week. In 2020, I felt like somebody called and said, something happened to one of my peoples. Like, Kobe, you inspire a lot of young black men. You inspire a lot of men, period. You changed and revolutionized the game, and LeBron, he could try to wear your shoes, but you are who you are. It doesn't matter if everybody doesn't like you because guess what? If God is for you, who could be against you? And you prove that. So that's what I tell my kids every day. And Kobe is a prime example that it doesn't matter if the establishment is for you. Hopefully, we get to see Kobe when we get to heaven. So I wanted to say thank you for your service, and I'm just posting this video. So anybody who likes it, make sure you subscribe. And if you like it, and I get enough people to like and share this video, I'll tell you what I know, and I got the receipts on Harpo's on Oprah. I love y'all.